Hey Aquarius, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from March 21st through the 23rd, 2025. This is for Aquarius. Last shuffle for Aquarius. Let's see what's going on. So Aquarius, we have taking steps and then we have a creative endeavor. And this tells me that you are really trying hard to tap into your creative flow. And they're showing that a lot of the questioning that you may be experiencing this weekend, almost everything will bring you back to this particular question. If you could do anything, what would it be? What would you do? Look into your heart. What would you really want to do? Especially if this pertains to a marriage or getting married. Some of you may be questioning that as well. You know what I mean? In general, I'm seeing it in being in general, but also if it pertains to a marriage, we're saying, what do I really want out of this marriage? What do I really want out of life? What do I really, if I could do anything, what would it be? And a lot of you, this pertains to acquiring a lot of money, right? What would I do if I could do this and become wealthy? How would that play out? What would I do? Spirit wants you to use your mind very wisely. Look at what you've got in front of you as far as your skills, your talents, your goals. Not necessarily your goals, but your skills and your talents here. Okay, they're talking about what you believe. Do you believe you can acquire these things? Do you believe that you're being called to acquire uh, more money, right? In general. So there's a need to ground yourself because you have the answer already. I'm showing that you may feel a calling or a pull in your spirit that you are an abundant energy, that you're supposed to be wealthy. Some of you are getting up in the morning going, I'm supposed to have some actual personal alarm clock. Like I'm supposed to have, a chauffeur outside already. Like I'm not supposed to live a certain way. I see angel number 2424 in this, and this is talking a lot about beyond all of that, the money and such. This looks like when it comes, especially to those who are wanting marriage or are married, that you are worthy of affection, you're worthy of pleasure, you're worthy of having fun, right? Of being able to relax. And you need to talk to people about how you feel. You really need to reach out and speak because I see that people will relate to you on so many levels. And it's almost as though it will soften them up to want to work with you or do more with you. They may be backing off because they feel like you wouldn't understand. It's important for many of you to just speak honestly about how you truly feel, especially about your love life or personal life. Um, you'll find that people are really rooting for you or on your side. And I'm seeing that the love that you will experience in that energy, you'll be able to give and you will receive back. It will come back to you so many different ways. It's unreal that if you express yourself. I'm seeing taking steps with the Page of Swords, Two of Swords, Eight of Swords, and the Three of Wands. A lot of you are taking steps to get mm, to leave the past in the past or drop baggage. You may have been waiting until you saw something. It's difficult to make a decision. I need to see something first. Show and prove energy. You're taking steps to act. I'm seeing someone saying, I believe that things could get better. There's a lot of things that, whatever it is that you're waiting on, Spirit says you don't need to wait on. If you're saying, I need to wait to see a certain sign before I act, Spirit's like, you don't need to wait on that. What are you waiting for? Right? I see that you need to say to yourself or know and believe for yourself that it's almost to kind of like to really say you're not open, say you're not on any of this stuff. You just need to say it enough to believe it, right? I am open and receptive to the abundant flow of prosperity that the universe offers. All my needs and desires are met before I even ask. You've got to open up though. You're open and receptive, and Spirit's asking you with angel number 2424 to open up. A creative endeavor, Knight of Swords, and Four of Pentacles. Now, this isn't to say that you go downtown and you just start tapping people on the shoulder and be like, guess what I think? You know what I mean? This is about talking to people that, like family and friends, people you actually look at and say they may be not the ones that's like they may be family, but they ain't family to me. These are people that you really say, this is my person, these are my people. Okay. And so with that being said, this creative endeavor is speaking honestly about the things you hold in. And you may say it with a creative flair. I'm seeing you saying it honestly, but you're very talented at speaking. You're very talented at getting people to understand where you're coming from. You're a very skilled communicator. They're showing you being very honest, but at some points, I feel as though when you feel vulnerable, you may come off as opinionated, impatient, or reckless, and that's not true. So they're asking you to kind of like just start talking about it, right? Ground yourself though with the understanding that, you know what, I'm open and receptive to the abundant flow of prosperity. You have to ground yourself with that thought process, that feeling. Prosperity that the universe offers, you know, all my needs and desires are met before I even ask. If you believe that, then you will be on the other side of things, which is, I'm going to be honest, you know, it's honest about the work that you've been doing. It's hard, and also you're a very talented communicator, so it'll be effortless for people to turn around and go, I know exactly how you feel. I feel the same way. And then boom, support, love all around you. Letting go of the Nine of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Some of you need to let go of resisting those things that you truly want in your life. Some of you truly want a certain level of abundance. Abundance is not necessarily money, but I do see a lot of money. Some of you may be saying, I want to marry someone rich. And this is still possible for you, but you've got to let go of saying nothing else will do, because your rich partner may come to you poor and become rich with you. You know what I mean? So it's about the abundance of love, the abundance of prosperity, and that needs and wants are met, right? It's almost to say that you're worthy of affection and pleasure. So someone that is really caring about the fact that you're able to relax, the fact that you're happy, that you're giddy about things. They're excited to see you smile, even if it's a small thing. I can't get you that, but I could definitely get you this, right? And just that energy alone. A lot of us, not Aquarius, but just in general, Aquarius, a lot of people, we are focused on a want, but we don't really focus on the principles of that want. We want someone wealthy. We want someone that could do, and I know that that's not where, you know, it's not just about wanting love, right? But say in the realm of love, what people would say is like, I want this wealthy person that's got their life together, that you know, pays for this or that. And the truth is that what you really want, you get that person, and that person doesn't give a crap whether you're happy or not. You want someone that would say, Aquarius looks down. I know that she loves M&Ms. I'm going to get her a sharing bag, like the I'm going to get her the Ziploc bag of M&Ms. I'm going to Sam's Club to get her some M&Ms. Like, you want someone who's saying, I'm going to make sure you're happy. And those small things mean a lot, right? But what if you have this wealthy person that doesn't give a crap what you like? They don't even know what you like. They don't know your favorite color. They're just like, here's the money, just go get it. That, while it sounds great, over time is meaningless. You know, over time is meaningless. You would want someone to actually like, marriage is about someone bearing witness to your life, real time bearing witness to your life, not someone who's just there and paying for everything. Then later on, they don't know jack about you. Can you imagine how lonely that is? You know, so there's a letting go of a certain aspect of, be careful what you wish for. You're resisting what you really want, to say, but I wish for this. Like, this is my ideal. Not really seeing the bigger picture of that ideal, right? Because that person that cares about your happiness, if they become rich, that's the one. That's the one right there, because they care about you. You know, so I'm just throwing that out there because that's something the spirit is bringing up. So someone needed to hear that. But increase with the Temperance and Four of Wands. Now that tells me, yeah, there's an increase in there's a challenge here about what gives you a lot of peace. There's a challenge in that. And so spirit wants you to communicate what it is that you are speaking about, because once again, the challenge is, now say it's making a lot of money, but you have to do something that you don't want to do. I just saw a movie, and I can't remember the name of the movie, where this man said, I want to be wealthy. And he met his friend. His friend invited him out. I kid you not, I don't remember the name, but I'm going to look it up afterwards because it was really weird. So this man's a chef. Both of them are chefs. One of them, he stops working at the same restaurant with this friend, and he goes off and he's living this luxurious life. That friend invites him out. He goes to this obscure country, but the place is immaculate. The place is ridiculous. This man gets to pick his own excuse me, his own menu. And he's just in control. He makes a ridiculous amount of money just to serve 8 people or so a meal. 8 people. He just has to select the menu, cook the food, leave. And he makes more than 6 figures just for that night. This man, of course, the man that is invited out is kind of jealous. He's a little jealous of the situation. He's like, I'm scraping and by to make ends meet, and you are living a lavish life. But the guy that was making all that money was not happy at all. He just seemed like the whole time the mystery of like, I'm just not happy with my job. And it's like, what is there not to be happy about? You're living the life, right? You're creating things and making crazy money doing so. But there was a hitch in this story. Of course, what he was serving to very, very extremely elite, wealthy people. Like these people probably were in the billions or trillions. And what they wanted to eat was the issue. So once again, I got to find that movie because I swear, look, you might be able to look this up, but it's a recent movie that came out, and I can't remember where it was or what happened. But that movie freaked me out because I was like, man, it's funny how you may want what other people have, and he didn't find out. The point is, he didn't find out the man that was invited. He didn't find out what the hitch was in that whole scenario. He's so jealous. He's there. He's just, you could tell he was very jealous. The band that invited him out um, ended up disappearing. Okay, he disappears. So this guy's like, well, I'll just take his place. I'm going to go ahead and go into all his social medias. I'm going to find out all his information, and I'll just meet up with the people myself, and I'll start making the money that he's making. He does it, and then he finds out. He found out what was really going down, and he was not. He was like, no wonder this man's not happy, but he makes a lot of money. So anyway, Spirit speaking about how what's increasing in you is that you may want the money, but you may not want to do what it takes to make that kind of money. You may want to focus more on your truest interests, and then that eventually leads to making that kind of money. So I'm just throwing that out there because of what I'm seeing here. Spirit's like, yeah, that's what you think, what you want. You need to let go of what you want because it's actually completely in conflict with your peace. Your peace may be housed in the slow climb to making this, or a building, or maybe half of it. But I'm seeing a lot of money on the table for you. They're asking you to watch and then to speak about how you feel with people that you're close to. Okay. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius. You also could be dealing with the Libra, Gemini, or another Aquarius here. The year of the rooster may be very significant. You may need to incorporate the color auburn into your space. And of course, as I said before, it helps ground a person in who they really are so that you can really see clearly about what you're really going to undertake or embark on. Seeing year of the rooster though, and that might be very significant. It might be the year in which you were born, the person that in your space that may be significant to you, or just something happened during those years. You have year 2017, 2005, 1993, 81, 69, 57, 45, and 33. This also may speak to the energy, and the energy is like not to be opinionated, impatient, reckless. Communicate from an honest place. Work on those words. Make sure that you really pick your words out carefully, but speak your heart out, and know that you're a very talented storyteller. People are captivated by you. So use that as well to speak and explain how you really feel. It will do wonders for you. All right. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.